Hello Internet, BardicMonk here, and today we're taking a look at the map for Arcade Mode in its entirety. For those who don't know, Arcade Mode is a campaign I created that you can play through with multiple endings. You have 3 encounters and get a score depending on your wins and losses. This was created to make losing feel like you're still progressing a story. This map is made up of encounters and endings. The encounters are gray, and the endings are blue. There are 7 possible encounters, starting with the Rhino fight, and there are 8 endings. When choosing or moving to any of the scenarios, you can use any of the standard or expert sets that you want. This map was planned to be more thematic than balanced or focused on any specific difficulty. I'm pretty sure some of these encounters are going to vary from very easy to probably crazy difficult. If you want a document form to look over, I've included a link to the image version of this map in the description below. Let's go over every encounter very quickly. A1. Rhino. Rhino is unusually coordinated and is stealing from a shield weapons depot in the middle of downtown. I used the Concrete Jungle modular set made by Inkwire for this gameplay video, but feel free to swap it out for Legions of Hydra if you want to play without it. I also used the Horns of the Rhino environment by Kennedy Hawk. You can find the card in the Custom Content tab in the Hall of Heroes website. This is his card. This is my card. My card is included in the link below. A2. Klaw. If you defeat Rhino, you learn that he was hired by Klaw. Klaw is in the middle of making a deal with the Hood. When you jump in, the Hood disappears and Ulysses Klaw needs to deal with this single-handed. For this encounter, play with the Warehouse District in play, as well as the Ransacked Armory modular set. A3. Ultron. If you defeat Klaw, you spot an Ultron drone, revealing that Ultron is the buyer of the majority of the weapons in Klaw's warehouse. You're fighting Ultron in a secret lair. For this encounter, play with the secret lair environment in play, the Ransacked Armory modular set, and give him the experimental weapons deck. His main schemes gain the text, when revealed, reveal the top card of the experimental weapons deck. Now, before we get into the endings, let's go back and see where you end up if you lose to Klaw. D1. Crossbones. If you fall to Klaw, you wake up mid-transport as Crossbones and Taskmaster drag you through the sewers to another location. This encounter might be rough. Begin the game with sewer tunnels in play. An inhibitor collar strapped to your identity in hero form, Taskmaster in play, Crossbones with his experimental deck, and the Taskmaster, Weapon Master, and Guerrilla Tactics modular sets. Now, if you lost to Rhino, he charges you straight into a tree, but a portal opens up and deposits the 2 of you into Mojo World, specifically MaGog's arena. B1. MaGog. MaGog's got you in the ring for 3 minutes! 3 minutes of playtime! MaGog is kitted out with the Super Strength and Fantasy modular sets. The extra wrinkle in this encounter is that Rhino is actually a partner in this fight. The game begins with his minion card in play, with the Redemption upgrade attached. If he's ever KO'd, he's shuffled into the encounter deck, and if he's revealed, he enters play as a redeemed ally again and immediately attacks MaGog. If he's discarded for any reason from the top of the deck, he's revealed instead as an ally but doesn't attack. If you win against MaGog, on a TV screen, you spot a portal to Earth opening up. It's a mad dash to the exit. On the way, you spot a group of villains with a captive in hand. B2. Marauders. On the run. The Marauders are running to the exit with their captive, Hope. They've been joined by Bullseye and MacGargan's Venom, while a futuristic version of the Brotherhood of Mutants hunts you all down. Rhino joins us again, but he's a bit more complicated in his current situation. Mac's in his ear telling him that you're going to leave him behind, so he's changing sides throughout the fight. Whenever he's KO'd, he switches sides and joins the opposing team and attacks as if he was revealed and had Quick Strike. The outcome of this encounter may affect future campaigns. If you end the game with him on your team, he escapes with you or he's trapped with you. Lastly, we have the worst outcome. Did you lose to Rhino? Did you follow that up with a loss to MaGog? Looks like you're dead, and you've got one person between you and coming back to life. C1. Hela. Hela has appeared before you and is giving you one last chance to live. Beat her and she'll spare you, but if you lose... This encounter is meant to be a series of horrific flashes before your life ends. You fight personal demons and must conquer your fears to win. Hela uses the Horror and Personal Nightmare modular sets. Now, let's get to the endings. Let's order these endings from most to least points. If you win all 3 fights, you get Ending 1. You stop the weapons deal between Ultron and Kang. Because you have tied up this adventure perfectly, you don't have a specific mission you need to move to. If you lose the last fight during the perfect run, you get Ending 2. You fail to stop the weapon steal, but find yourself in the hangar bay of a transport vehicle. Next, I'd make a map that starts with fighting Kang. If you lost a Klaw but defeated Crossbones, you get Ending 3. You escape back into the empty warehouse. Signs point to Ultron. I'd begin the next mission map with a fight against Ultron to find out where the weapons went. If you lost to Crossbones in the sewers, you get Ending 4. Utterly defeated, you are dragged through the sewers to a doctor. Sadly, that doctor is Dr. Zola, framing the next map as an escape from his island base. If you manage to escape with Hope out of Mojo World, you get Ending 5. With Hope in hand, you escape Mojo World and land in front of a familiar school, possibly with Rhino in tow. You hear stomping as you see Juggernaut charging at you. I'd make the next map into an X-Men specific campaign to get back to New York City. However, if you fail to escape Mojo World, you get Ending 6. The portal closes on you, trapping you in Mojo's palace of paparazzis. This would be an ending where I lock the hero away from being selectable and send another hero to save the previous one, focusing on breaking into then escaping from Mojo World. Second to last, if you win in your fight against death, you get Ending 7. As Hela laughs, you wake up in the gutter, alive and back on Earth. I'd leave the next mission up to the player on this one since they failed to do anything except escape with their life. I would make sure that I, as a player, don't do the same mission a second time. That's just me though. Lastly, if you lose every encounter on this map, you get Ending 8. Your character is dead. Like, actually dead. And dragged by Draugr to the icy landscape of Niflheim. This would be the second ending where I lock the hero away until another hero saves them. I'd possibly start with an Asgardian hero who is going to fight their way to the dead hero's soul to bring them back. It's comic books, no one stays dead. And with that, you have every location and every ending explained. Again, the full map is linked down below. If you like this, please let me know and I'll continue making maps for the various endings. Thank you all for watching, have a great day, have a great night, and as always, stay positive.